just did so much. I went through everything. Look. The recording software crashed. I went through Tomes and Tribulations, exploring Trials of Merlin, Trials of Merlin. I beat Trials of Merlin and managed to go to the city. I should respawn. You know what? Yeah, let's go to that save because Trials of Merlin, you can see what I did. OBS, you better not crash this time.
There you are.
Yep, right here. This is what happens.
I see better. Leviosa. Tell Rookwood to find me in chat. Stupefy.
So either way, yeah.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Look, I won't mind wasting a,
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
No, you will not live. You will not live either.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Okay, so let me tell you what I've done.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Yep. You can be quiet. Over there, I retrieved somebody's. Let me just go to quests and completed. So I did the lost astrolabe, like moth to a frame, and the castle, and everything else is not new. Now, you didn't get to see any of that because my recording crashed.
You're right.
Software
thanks
crashed.
in no small part to your
Sadly.
excellent defensive skills.
This game
Care
takes
to
so
tell
much
me
space.
why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
You guys missed a lot,
You've avoided
actually.
them for the moment.
But
Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
okay, so shut up for a second. But now I don't have to cut out like the 5 minutes of running that it took to get all the way down here.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing
But it made
in
me really
Merlin's
sad
work
when
and
I
life.
didn't get any of that footage.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The
I
very
would play
same.
all that again.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know,
But
and
it
I'm
wouldn't
studying some curious
as
fixtures
fun.
he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Yeah. this is where I left off.
I brought a trunk chock full of mallow
Because
seed with me.
that's when
It's
my
just over there by
my
tent.
recording software crashed, and that's when I got mad. Luckily, now I should have enough storage to actually get this recording done.
This trunk.
Yes,
Yes,
this
take
trunk,
plenty, even
dummy.
if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Yeah.
Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Look, now you
What should
actually
I do
get to see
now?
the cool part.
This is
Incendio!
Mullins' beard.
The flames make the pyre sing.
I think. Is there any more?
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
That's that. Settled.
Did that work? This is cool.
Mullins' beard, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet thee too.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
So let me give you a quick tour of what happens. Down right over here, there was this one sad person standing right here. I went all the way over there to go get their grandfather's thing back. Don't worry, you only missed out on some very dumb swimming action. Over here, I just talked to somebody and they left. But we must give them a congratulations. They're trying to stand up for themselves. And now him. Let's talk to him.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Not his paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
I'm gonna help your business.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
don't think I will ever wear the ceramic mask. So here.
I'll have no trouble selling this. I hope to see you again sometime.
Glad I could help you.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
So... I have all of this region, and this, and some of this region. I'm just kind of sad that literally everything that I have done up to this point is now not recorded. You can be mad at me now. Come on, send in the hate. Send in more. More. Where am I? Oh no. Oh, it's not a place I want to be. Okay, so I am farther away from the goblin camp than I would. Look how far away this thing is just suddenly got. No, I want. No. Okay. Quests. Wait a minute, what? That's a door? Nobody told me that was a door.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
We're gonna make this a shorter video because I am kind of sad. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream in a second. All of that wasted opportunity. All of that wasted opportunity. All of that wasted content.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I'm already
We
starting
do
to
look
hate
forward to
this
growing
teacher.
together.
I'm not a rose. I'm a
How
YouTuber.
thrilling it is to have everyone back
Yes, I
together
see the
again.
sun a lot. Yes, I go
This year
outside.
will be
But
filled
also,
with enchantment and excitement, but the most
only here 'cause I'm
important thing
forced to.
cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl.
can we just get done with it?
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the
That's
mandrake
not
by the tendrils and give it a
traditional.
firm tug.
What happened to the muff? Even with the ear things, it is still effective.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil!
Jeez.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
You gonna fix that roof?
Reparo!
Thank you.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
I did something and I'm not proud of it.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
You will never understand my weirdness, lady. Okay, either way, what do you want?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Either way, I can either say, I enjoyed it, or I nearly went deaf.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
This is gonna be my shortest video yet, and I am constantly checking to make sure this video has not
Hello.
crashed.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah,
Leander.
yeah.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
What? I'm going up over.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Thanks.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And here we are. Home of the Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Perfect.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
Hey,
Not
language.
like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Now I can just imagine
Take your
like
time.
somebody in a
I'll see you
fight and they're
back in
just like,
class.
ha ha ha, I stole your wand. Wait, what are you doing? Ha ha, cabbage attack. I'm not going back to class. Going the other way, the better way.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
You don't mind that I stole like 5 other of these things?
Mandrake's already relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I have cabbage. Nobody can stop me. Oh! No. I accidentally threw a cabbage. I'd like to steal whatever cabbages are left in here. I can't live with only 4 cabbages.
Revelio.
Never mind, I can live with a few cabbages as long as you keep giving me your stuff. Yeah, yeah. More. I got more mallow sweet leaves and nobody can stop me now.
Revelio.
Wait a minute. Ah ha ha. Greenhouse. Oh wow. Actually, that is big. You've gotten enough magical content from this, right? Right? You got enough magical content. You're fine. Okay, this is gonna be our final mission, and then I'm ending this and going to go cry over the fact that I lost so much content.
If you pay attention.
Wait. I'm going the wrong way. I'm big brain.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never.
What?
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
Okay.
Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Fine with that.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay, then we go,
My
rob your
parents
office.
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes. Yeah.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so
Wait,
myself.
Weasley? Why are there so
Pleasure to
many
meet you.
Weasleys?
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I'm gonna be robbing his office of everything.
Remember,
anyways.
precision.
Okay. That's mine now. Okay. From author or office. Organ and Burks. Organ and Burks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, and particularly in the wee hours of the night. Special deliveries being made at the shop's back end. And we know the shop's reputation. We are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. What's this? And he's certain he won't miss it.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Where's my potion?
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Yes.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed a potion, sir. Sir.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, but you can... Even I can tell I'm not a potions
I think
master.
each of us has
Because I
had
really
enough
just helped
excitement for
somebody
one
almost
day.
blow up the
Class is
classroom.
dismissed.
I did something. May not have been smart, but I did something. And I'm proud of it.
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Where is it?
Revelio.
Is this it? There it is. Oh, I found it. Ooh, can I? I don't have enough foreclosures. How did he? First of all, how did he lock it that fast? Excuse me? That's I have to go all the way to Hogwarts. You know, no. I said this was my last thing. That was my last mission. Goodbye, forever. I'm gonna go cry now in a corner. I'm gonna cry in a corner. Why? Just goodbye.